Hey, it's okay. It's okay. You're safe. You're with me. Okay? You're safe. Look at me. You're okay. It's okay. It's okay to cry. It's okay to feel like you can't breathe. You're safe. You're with me. I'm going to help you today, okay? We're just going to hang out together. Everything's fine. Nothing else matters. It's you and me, okay? Focus on me. Okay, good. It's okay. Have you been feeling like this for a long time today? Has it been going on for long? Yeah. It's okay. I get anxiety. I've had panic attacks. It's okay. It's nothing to feel weird about, to feel any shame or guilt about. It's so normal to feel like this sometimes, even though it sucks. It sucks. And it feels so big and huge and overwhelming. But you're safe, okay? You want to take a breath together? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna breathe in, sigh it out. Feeling your shoulders drop as you exhale. Unclenching your jaw. Unclenching your jaw. Good. Just one step at a time, okay? Nothing else matters. Just here and now. We're going to relax. And it's going to happen. You are going to relax. And you are going to feel better. Even if it's just 1% better, it's okay. Okay? Everything's okay. Okay, we're gonna take another breath together, and when you exhale, kind of do it like you are fogging up a mirror, like, that really helps to calm your nervous system. And when we breathe in, let's do 2 inhales. So, yeah, they're called physiological sighs, and they are really, really known to calm your nervous system, because what's happening in your body now, if you are super anxious or panicky, you're in fight or flight mode, and we need to get you into that safe space. Okay? It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Okay? Do you want to talk about it, or do you just want the distraction tonight? I can distract you. I'm made for that. But it's important that you remember that it's okay and that you are so strong, and you're going to get through this. You're going to get through this, and you can think about it later. All those thoughts that are in your head, you can think them all later. Now, we don't need to give any attention to it. So when you notice during our time together that you are letting the thoughts come in and they start to take over a little bit, it's okay. Be gentle. Just let them pass like clouds. Like clouds. Okay? Okay. If you hear something outside, there's, I think, a lawnmower going. It's really the downside of living by a farm. I don't know what that's like where you live. But so I got you something. I bought you something. You can keep this. But if a friend is in need of some good energy, I'm gonna bring the good energy. And I felt like you could use a little extra. So I got you this scented candle. It is by the brand North Muse. Looks like this. I get it if you're anxious that your eyes don't focus as well. It actually, when I'm anxious, I get so many crazy physical symptoms. And it's okay if they make you a little bit nervous and make you extra anxious. Nothing's going to happen. It's okay. And you're already doing so amazing just by sitting down, spending this time together. Your body is already relaxing. There's nothing else you have to be doing right now, okay? Yes, I can notice when I'm kind of losing you. It's okay. Anything is okay. So this candle by North Muse, I got it at TK Maxx, and this one is Ancestral Prosperity, and it has citrine and adventurine in it. It's a cedarwood haven scented soy candle, and I love the way this looks. I think this would look amazing in your room. And like I said, there is citrine and adventurine inside of the candle. And like it says, success, optimism, and releasing. And I think that release is the biggest thing that we are looking for tonight. Yeah. I don't know much about adventurine. I can look it up in a bit. But I know that citrine is a very beautiful crystal for positive, gentle, creative energy. So whenever you feel like you need to tap into that energy, you can light this candle, set the mood. Here on the back, there's some extra words. It says, the Ancestral Prosperity Spell. If you are not feeling better by the end of this, you should check out Victory ASMR. She does witchy content, and if you feel like you need a little spell to get rid of any of that negative energy, she's great. So take another breath. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, you and me. You and me. Why don't you just keep breathing like that for a bit, and I'll read the back to you. Okay. Ancestral Prosperity Spell. Create sacred space, which I've already done. Use a light green candle. Call upon ancestral spirits for abundance. Set intention for financial well-being. Express gratitude. Let the candle burn. Carry ancestral blessings forward. Note, adapt the spell to your beliefs and intentions. I think that setting an intention for lighting a candle is a great way to create a little mindfulness, to get out of our heads and just remember, oh, this is where I am, you know. And thinking of things we are grateful for despite all this very valid, very real madness that is going on inside us, outside us, really helps to, I don't know, create a little bit more peace. For me, that really helps. Maybe it doesn't work for you, but it's something to try. So before I light this candle, try to think of your intention of our time together, during our time together, and name one thing you are grateful for today. So your intention could be, I am feeling safe and deeply resting. I am taking care of my body. I love myself deeply. Anything and repeat that in your head 3 times, or you can say it out loud, repeating your intention. In Yoga Nidra, which is a practice that I do a lot, that intention is called Sankalpa. I think Sankalpa is a Sanskrit word for intention, and it's used in every practice. And it really helped me so much to be more intentional of, okay, why am I lying down? Why am I taking this rest? What do I want? And it helps a little bit with expectation management sometimes. Breathing. You're okay. You're gonna be okay. So, can you name something you are grateful for today? That's amazing. It can be as small or as big as you want it to be. Something I'm grateful for today is the breakfast I had. I had oats, and my dad opened the door to the backyard, and the smell of the spring morning just came flooding in, and I'm so grateful for that moment. It smelled so good. Oh, I love spring. Anyway, I'm gonna find my lighter. This is a lighter that my family got in Norway. So it has a little Norwegian flag. I wish I had matches because they are just more vibey. But as you can see, this is a woodwick candle, so I think it's gonna crackle, and I hope it won't be too loud for us tonight. So try to think of your intention and the thing you are grateful for. Close your eyes, big breath in. Exhaling. I'm going to it sounds so gentle. Look at the candle. You can follow the flame if you want to. Everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to be okay. You are safe and you're strong. You're smart. You are so smart. You can do this. You've got this. And we're chilling. I'm gonna set the candle aside. You might hear it a little bit, but I don't have a table around, so it'll just be on the floor beside us, okay? I was thinking, maybe you would like it if I brushed your face a little bit with a fluffy brush. Will I accidentally put a little bit of bronzing powder on you? I don't know. I'm gonna be real. I don't know, girl. But I hope you won't mind. I feel like focusing on a physical sensation really helps to relieve anxiety, especially the panicky feelings, the urgency. It is so helpful to focus on things you are feeling, like a blanket on your body, or your body on a mattress, the clothes around your legs, around your torso, the fabric of your shirt maybe on your shoulders, feeling your toes, feeling your feet on the ground or wherever, and to focus on that in the moment is so relieving. I don't know about you, but I am a chronic recovering overthinker, and I can get so in my head that I just forget where I am sometimes, and nothing will be going on, and I'll be lying on the couch and I'll have thought myself into a loop, and then after 20 minutes I look around, I'm like, what's actually going on? Nothing. Where was I? It's so human to have those moments. It's so human and normal because there's so much going on. I really recommend, I'm gonna brush your face. I really recommend journaling for that because, well, one time I saw a TikTok. When I had TikTok, I mean a mini documentary, scientific article about someone who said that if we have math problems, trigger warning, math, we do it in our heads for part of it. And then brush your nose. And then we use paper to write down our math problems, to solve them. And it asks the question of why do we assume and put so much pressure on ourselves to figure our life out only in our heads. And that kind of stuck with me a little bit because math always made me cry. I don't know about you, but I think being mindful about what we are, how big the things are we're trying to figure out, and how hard it is for ourselves to do it all in our heads. So that's why, therapy is important. Talking to friends or family, but also writing. Writing things down is important too. Just close your eyes. I'm talking too much. Maybe. I don't know. Take a breath in. There's a train by the house that you might hear. It's a very old train, but I think it's very, it adds a lot of character to the area, so. Are there other things that you hear right now? It could be in this room or outside the room. can you name maybe some colors that you can see? Yes, my bedding is green. It's like a blanket that is this mossy green color. And then the sheets are a lighter green. The lighting in the back is slightly orangey yellow. What color is my hoodie? Very good. Very good. How are you feeling? It's good if you didn't think about it. It's good if you did. Everything's okay. There's no right or wrong way to go about any of the things you're feeling, okay? Yes. I know that it can be difficult to maybe not put pressure on yourself to feel better. I have to feel better, I have to feel good, it has to go away. Because it's scary or painful or just impractical or I don't have time for this. It's okay to think these things, but it's okay if the feeling is there. You know? Anything that's coming your way is coming your way because you can handle it. And I like to think of it that way sometimes. And I feel a lot of strength in that. Even though it can be very overwhelming. And it's like, okay, but can you, I don't know, whoever, can you like stop throwing all these things at me? Like, I know. Ugh. Yeah. I was thinking I could read to you for a little bit. I am currently reading. I don't know how into reading you are if you are a big reader. I have some lore for you if you want to hear it, you know. I'm currently reading Wild Love by Elsie Silver. And Elsie Silver writes small town romances. All in kind of, you know, country settings, barns, stables, cowboys, that type of jazz. I think it's cute because it's matching my nails. And then she has a very, very popular series, which is called Chestnut Springs. I'm bringing the candle back for a sec. And the series did really well. I believe it went very viral. I read the whole series, and I read her first series. And this is her latest one, and it's called Rose Hill series. So I can read a little bit to you about that, if that's okay. I think someone just came in downstairs, so you might hear some sounds, but it's okay. It's just us here anyway. No one's gonna barge in. This follows. Should I read the back? I should read the back. She's been driving him wild for years. The kind of wild that comes with wanting your best friend's little sister and knowing you can't have her. Forbes may have labeled Ford Grant the world's hottest billionaire, but all he cares about is escaping the press and opening a recording studio in the gorgeous small town Rose Hill. Something that comes to a screeching halt when he ends up face to face with a young girl who claims he's her biological father. After years of living in the city, Rosie comes back into town like a storm. Beautiful, messy, and chaotic. Aren't we all? One wide-eyed, desperate plea for a job is all it takes for Ford to hire her. He vows to keep her at arm's length, but with her, verbal sparring is a type of foreplay, friction that soon turns to blistering heat. Ford knows damn well he shouldn't cross the line, but shouldn't and can't are two very different things. And the only thing he truly can't do is resist her. They're all very smutty, but I'm not gonna read you that. We're not here for that. We're here to actually unwind and relax. I really like the foreword in this, the dedication. She says, keep this in mind, like make a mental note of this. For all the women who figured out that good enough isn't actually enough, and for those of you who are still looking for more, it's out there. You'll find it. And if not, don't worry, there's always Ford Grant, the main character of the book. And I think that she did that very cleverly. So I'm just gonna read to you for a while until you doze off. Okay? So you can just fall asleep and chill. Take a deep breath. Okay, you ready? Dude, Forbes named you the world's hottest billionaire. My best friend, Weston Belmont, announces the title with extra flair to mock me. He makes it sound like I'm a stripper about to take the stage. I ignore him and focus on unpacking the box of cleaning supplies at my feet. Ford, he shakes the glossy magazine at me. This is crazy. My eyes slice towards West, and I give him the blankest look I can muster. He lounges in the high-backed chair with his boots kicked up on my desk. Dirt crumbles off the bottoms, making this place an even bigger mess than it already is. It's crazy, alright? Propping my hand on my hips, I turn to survey the old barn that will be the head office for my new recording studio and production company. I'm calling it a barn, but it's more of an empty, dusty outbuilding. Rust-colored holes in the floor lead me to believe there were stalls in it once upon a time. Now it is mostly a big, messy, open space with a small kitchenette area near the front door that's separated by a long, narrow hallway. Either way, it sits just a short walk from the main farmhouse on a massive plot of sloped land right on the edge of Rose Hill. When you open the old barn doors, the view is nothing short of spectacular. The lake butts against the bottom property line. Pine trees frame either side, making it feel like a private oasis. The edge of the small mountain town is a mere 5 minutes down the road. Beyond that, it's all jagged mountains that stretch back into miles upon miles of pristine Canadian wilderness. I can just imagine it if I close my eyes. The spot is beautiful, but everything on the property has fallen into despair. It all has so much potential, though. I can see it clear as day. Guest houses for the artists, antique furniture, spotty Wi-Fi, no paparazzi. Rose Hill Records, named after the town I've come to love. I've produced one successful album, and now I've got the itch. I want to do it again, and lucky for me, an influx of artists want a turn too. I'm excited to be creative every day, listen to music every day, make songs come to life every day, especially here. Rose Hill is the perfect place to make a home and start the business I've always wanted. A personal haven where I don't have to wear a stuffy suit, or report to shareholders who don't care about anything but the bottom line, or get hounded by the press about being the world's hottest billionaire, like it's some sort of crowning achievement. It says here you declined to comment. If they named West the world's hottest billionaire, he'd milk the hell out of it. Me? I'd decline to comment and take off to a small town where I can start a brand new business venture by myself. I hate the attention. Actually, I gave them one comment before saying I officially refused to comment. West snorts. This shit ought to be good. My cheek twitches. He knows me better than anyone else. Unlike West, I don't come off as likable. I'm aware of the perception, but I'm not particularly bothered about changing it. Anyone who knows me knows better, and I'm not losing sleep over the options of those who won't. I bend down, scoop the handheld duster, and make my way across the room. My lace-up boots thud on the scuffed hardwood floor as I trudge over to the vintage cast iron stove in the corner. Cobwebs and practically burnt logs fill the space beneath it, and I wonder how long they've been there, who put them there, and what story they might tell. If they weren't such an eyesore, I'd leave them, but to be frank, I feel a bit like a yuppie intruder barging in to make everything all shiny and new. I could pay a person to do this grunt work, but hiring someone I can trust feels like a mountain too steep to climb. Plus, there's a certain allure to building something with my own hands. Yeah, I've got the money, but I don't need to spend the money when I'm perfectly capable. When I've got the ambition and dedication. West holds the magazine up from across the room. You look like you're hiding behind the popped collar of your jacket. I was. Why? Bless him. His furrowed brow and tilted head betray his genuine confusion. To someone like him, it makes no sense why I wouldn't bask in the notice. He's larger than life, fun, big fucking snowboat, and I love all of that about him. West also has a good heart and is trustworthy as all get out. He's genuine in a world of so many people who aren't. He found me by reading by the lake as a kid and started talking to me like he knew me. Hasn't stopped since then, unlikely friends as we might be. There's something about us that has just stuck. For 20 years, we've stuck. I'm going to leave it at this. It's just a couple pages. But it was a little introduction to Fort Grand and to the Rose Hill area, which I really love her description of. It sounds so lovely. Remember that intention that you set at the beginning of our time together. Try to bring it to the top of your head. Take a deep breath in and out. You're going to be okay. All is well. You are strong and capable and powerful and fireproof. I hope that this will help you to send some release and relief. And if you ever need me, you know where to find me.